Solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics paper from latest May-June series, paper 2-1. So without wasting time, let's do some math. Starting from question number 1, let's see what it says. Yeah, question number 1, it says the diagram shows two sides of a parallelogram A, B, C, D. Find the coordinates of D. So it's a parallelogram. B to C is how many units? 4 units to the right, 2 units upwards. So from A to D it will be 4 units to the right, 2 units upwards here. So this is going to be minus 3 comma 7 for point D. So minus 3 comma 7. Yeah. Second question, it says Geeta has a box of toys. She picks a toy at random from the box. The probability that she picks a wooden toy is 0.6. Work out the probability that she does not pick a wooden toy. So that is going to be 0.4, because probability of not happening of an event is equals to 1 minus probability of happening of an event. So 1 minus 0.6, that is 0.4. Moving on to part B, it says the box contains 3 types of toys: wooden, plastic, or metal. So number of toys for plastic and metal which are equal given to us 14, and the probability of wooden is given to us, that is 0.6. So the probability of plastic and metal is also going to be the same, so that is 0.2 and 0.2. We have to find the number of toys for wooden. So for that, we don't know the total number of toys here. So first we have to find the total number of toys. We know that probability of an event E equals to number of favorable outcome upon total number of outcome. So let's check for plastic. So 0.2 is equals to favorable is 14, total is unknown. So total is going to be 14 divided by 0.2. 14 divided by 0.2 is going to be 70. So total is 70. If total is 70, what will be the number of wooden? So 70 minus 28, that is 42. Because for wooden it is going to be total minus plastic minus, so simply 70 minus 28, that is 42. So 42 wooden. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 3, it says the table shows some information about two sequences. Sequence A, that is 60 minus 4n. We have to find the fifth term. So simply 60 minus 4 times 5, that is 60 minus 20, it is going to be 40. So fifth term is 40 for the first sequence. Second sequence B, it says n square minus 300. So fifth term, so 5 square minus 300, it is going to be 25 minus 300, that is minus 275. So this is going to be minus 275, simple. In the second part, they are asking find the smallest positive number in sequence B. We want the smallest positive number in sequence B. That means n square minus 300 should be greater than 0. So what is the value of n? N square greater than 300. N will be under root of 300. So n under root of 300 is how much? Check. Root of 300 is 10 root 3, that is 17.3. 17.3. So we'll take approximately 18. So let's say n is 18. So 18 square minus 300, we will get 18 square minus 300, and the answer is 24. So this is going to be 24. Simple. Let's move on to question number 4. It says find the greatest odd number that is a factor of 140 and a factor of 210. So let's find out factor of 140 and 210 common. So simply 7 20 times, 7 30 times, 5 4s are 20, 5 6 are 30, 2 2s are 2 3s are 2 1s are, and 3 times 1 1. So the common factors are 7 5 2 2 3. So 7 into 3 21, and then 7 into 5 35. So simply 35 is going to be the highest odd common factor, so 35. If you check other values, 7 into 5, 7 and 5 are the two greatest factors, so 7 and 5, 35, and that's odd. Moving on to question number 5, calculate cube root of, so we can do it directly in the calculator. So shift cube root of 343 minus square root of 40.96, and the answer is 3 by 5. Next question, 192 plus 4 multiplied by 16 raised to 1.25, and the answer is 1024. 1024. Simple. Question number 6, not to scale. Yeah. It says that the diagram shows 5 kites, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, that are congruent to kite ABCD. Congruent to kite ABCD. Each kite is joined to the next kite along one edge. DAB is 40 degree. DC is a straight line. Find the value of x. Okay, DC is a straight line, so sum of all the angle, and they are all congruent. So 180 divided by 6, so 30 degree. Each angle will be 30 degree. So this is 30, and each angle is 30. And we have to find the value of x, which is this, because they are congruent, so this will be x, this will also be x. So simply 2x is equals to 180 minus 40 minus 30, so x will be 180 minus 70 divided by 2. So 180 minus 70 divided by, not 180, it is going to be 360. Angle sum property of a quadrilateral is 360. 360 minus 70, 360 minus 70 divided by 2. So 290 divided by 2. 290 divided by 2, which is 145. So simple 145 degrees. X is 145. Moving on to next question. Question number 7. It says the diagram shows a shape. It's a compound shape made from a triangle JKL. It's a right angle triangle, and a semicircle with diameter JL is an isosceles right angle triangle with JK equals to JL equals to 12.8. Calculate the area of the shape. So area of the shape, area of triangle will be half base into height. Half base into height, which is half into 12.8 multiplied by 12.8, which is going to be 0.5 multiplied by 12.8 multiplied by 12.8, and the answer is 81.92 centimeter square. What will be the area of semicircle? Area of semicircle will be pi r square divided by 2. So pi r is 12.8, so 12.8 divided by 2, and because it's the diameter, 6.4 the whole square. 6.4 the whole square divided by 2, because we have to find the area of semicircle. Pi r square and then divided by 2. So shift pi multiplied by 6.4 the whole square and divided by 2, and the answer is 64.3398. 64.3398, and because we have to find the area of the whole shape, this plus 81.92, and the answer is 146.25 or 26. So that's the answer. Calculate the perimeter of this shape. We have to find the perimeter of this shape. So perimeter of this shape is going to be this size to this side JK 12.8, this length JL and KL. So let's find KL first. So KL, because it's a right angle triangle, KL will be under root of 12.8 square plus 12.8 square. We can do this directly in the calculator also, and this is going to be, this part is going to be pi r simply. So pi into 6.4. So this 12.8 and pi r. So let's do this. 12.8 plus or let's say under root of 12.8 the whole square plus 12.8 the whole square equals to this, plus 12.8 plus pi into 6.4, and the final answer is 51.008. 51.008, we can write 51 round up to 3 significant figure, so 51. Question number 8, it says these are the first 5 terms of the sequence, find the expression for the nth term. So the next term is plus 7, next term is plus 7, next term is plus 7. So this is a linear sequence. So common difference is 7, 7 multiplied by n, and plus 4 will give you 11 for the first term. So 7n plus 4 simply. Question number 9, the value of a car is 8,000. Each year the value of the car decreases exponentially by 25%. Calculate the value of this car after 3 years. So this is the formula that we are going to use. A equals to P 1 minus R upon 100 raised to T. This is the case of depreciation or decay. We have to find the value of the car after 3 years. So the final value is going to be initial value 1 minus R is 25%. So 25 upon 100 raised to T, that is 3 years, and we can directly put this in calculator. So 8,000 multiplied by 1 minus 25 over 100 bracket close raised to 3, and that answer is 3375. 3375. So $3375 after the depreciation after 3 years. Moving on to question number 10, it says Amir invests $1,500 in an account. The account pays compound interest at the rate of R% per year. At the end of 8 years, the value of investment is this much. So simply same formula, A equals to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. Amount is 1656.73. Initial value invested is 1,500. 1 plus rate of interest we have to find divided by 100 raised to 8. So simply 1656.73 divided by 1,500 equals to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to 8. So we can take under root of 8 both the sides. So we'll get this. So now let's do the calculation. So simply fraction 1656.73 divided by 1,500 raised to 1 upon 8, this, and then minus 1 and multiplied by 100. So R is going to be 1.25. 1.25. That's the value of R, 1.25. Moving on to question number 11. Just find the inequality that define the unshaded region. They're asking for unshaded region R. So the first line, this line is y, this line is y equals to 1, but in case of inequality it is shaded below, so lesser than equals to R, but we have to define the unshaded region. So y greater than equals to 1, that's for this line. For this line it is going to be, this is at 6, so x, and it is shaded to the right side, so greater than, but we have to define the unshaded region, so x lesser than 6. These two lines are done. This line again, this line is y equals to 5, so y greater defines, so lesser than equals to 5. So for y, combining these two, we'll get y lesser than equals to 5 and y greater than equals to 1. This is one equality, this is one equality, and one is this one, y equals to x. This line, this is actually y equals to x. So y upper region, so lower region lesser than x. So y lesser than x, this is 1, x lesser than 6, and the last one, 1 lesser than equals to y lesser than equals to 5. This is the answer. Moving on to question number 12. It says solve the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working. Okay. So first, the coefficient of x in the second part is 4, and the coefficient of x in the first part is 3 by 2. So let's multiply the first equation. Multiply the first equation by 2. So you will get 3x plus 10y equals to 10. And second equation is this. So multiply the first equation by 4. So you'll get 4 3s are 12x plus 40y equals to 40, and multiply the second equation by 3. So you will get 4 3s are 12x minus 3 3s are 9y equals to 46 into 3. 46 multiplied by 3, 138. 138. Our first equation is 12x plus 40y equals to 40. Subtract them, minus minus minus, you will get the x component will get cancelled out, the first term from both the equations. Minus 9 minus 40 minus 49y is equals to, is going to be 138 minus 40 going to be 98. So y will be negative 2. Y is negative 2, substitute in the first equation. So 3x by 2 plus 5 times minus 2 equals to 5. So 3x by 2 will be 5 plus 10, 15. 3x equals to 30, x equals to 10. So x is 10, y is minus 2. That's the answer. Simple. Moving on to question number 13. It says the diagram shows a cyclic quadrilateral. Find the value of p. We have to find the value of p. So in the cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles adds up to 180 degree. We have 3m here. Sorry, we have 4m here, 5m here. So we can do 4m plus 5m degree is equals to 180 degrees. So 9m equals to 180 degrees. So m equals to 20 degrees. If m is 20, p plus, second equation, p plus 4 times m plus 38 degree equals to 180 degree again. So p will be 180 degree minus 38 degree minus 4 into 20, 80 degrees. So p will be 180 minus 38 minus 40. Minus 38, 180 minus 80 minus 38, and it is going to be 62 degrees. Simple, 62 degrees. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 14. It says the diagram shows a circle with radius r. Calculate the area of the shaded major sector. Area of the shaded major sector will be pi, the whole area of circle, that is pi r square, minus the area of the sector that is given to us, that is theta by 360 multiplied by pi r square. R is common, so we can also simplify this formula as pi r square 1 minus theta by 360 degree. So let's do this. Pi r square is pi 9 square 1 minus 48 divided by 360. So we will get, let's do the fraction part first. So 1 minus 48 divided by 360, bracket close, and the answer is 13 by 15. So pi 9 square multiplied by 13 by 15. So 13 by 15 multiplied by 9 square multiplied by pi, and the answer is 220.5, 220.54, this much centimeter square. So that's the area of the shaded major sector. Moving on to question number 15. It says write 0.146, the dot or the bar is above 4 and 6. So we can write it as x equals to 0.1464646 and so on. So, and then 10x equals to 1.4646 1000, x will be 146.4646 and so on. Write this as equation 1, this as equation 2. Subtract equation 1 from equation 2. You will get 990x is equals to 145. X will be 145 upon 990. So x is going to be 145 divided by 990, and the answer is 29 upon 198. So the final answer will be 29 divided by 198. That's the answer. Question number 16. It says in a Venn diagram, shade the region M naught intersection N naught, M naught intersection N naught. So M naught is everything apart from M, and N naught is everything apart from N. So this part will be shaded. The outside part will be shaded, this part. Only the outside part will be shaded. So this is the answer. Moving on to second part, it says find the number of elements for B intersection A naught union C. So A naught is everything apart from A. So union with C. A naught, let's, A naught is this, this. Union with C. So everything and then 18 and 10 because it's part of C. Intersection with B. Intersection with B. So what is common? This and this. So 10 plus 4, 14. 14 plus 3 is 17 is the answer. Let's move on to question number 17. It says calculate the area of triangle ABC. It's a non-right angle triangle. So area of triangle formula will be half AB sine C, and in this case if you want to write, the formula will be half AC sine B. So half into 6.7 into 5.9 into sine 81 degrees. So that is going to be 0.5 multiplied by 6.7 multiplied by 5.9 multiplied by sine 81 degrees, and the answer is 19.52. So 19.52 centimeter square, that will be the area of this non-right angle triangle. Let's move on. Question number 18, based on curved graph. Let's check. It says the diagram shows the graph of y equals to x cube plus 4x square minus 2 for the domain value minus 3 to 1.5. By drawing a suitable straight line, solve the equation x cube plus 4x square minus 2 equals to 2x. So we have to sketch a line of y equals to 2x. Simply when x will be 0, when x will be 0, y will be 0. So 1 is here. When x will be 1, y will be 2 here. So let's join these lines like this, and we can stretch it from both the ends like this. Consider this as a straight line, or we can just simply select So basically the point of intersection is going to be the solution. Stretch this line from both the ends, and this point, which is minus 0.5 minus 0.5, and this point which is 0.9 somewhere. So answer is minus 0.5 and 0.9. Yeah. Let's move on. It says question number 19, factorize completely 12m square minus 75 t square. 12 and 75, the common number is 3. So 4m square minus 25 t square. So you can write this as 3 times 2m the whole square minus 5t the whole square. So this is a square minus b square. You can write it as a plus b, a minus b, 2m plus 5t and 2m minus 5t. So that's the answer. 3 times 2m plus 5t and 2m minus 5t. That's the answer. Next, b xy plus 15 plus 3y plus 5x. So let's put like terms together, xy plus 3y and this one 5x plus 15 here. From the first two terms, y is common, x plus 3. From the last two terms, 5 is common, x plus 3. From first term and second term, x plus 3 is common and y plus 5. So x plus 3 and y plus 5 is the answer. Question number 20, it says solve the equation 8 sin x plus 6 equals to 1 for 0 to 360 degree. So it is for 0 to 360 degree first of all. So check. It is going to be 0, this is 90, this is 180, 270 and 360 for sin x. So we can write it as 8 sin x equals to minus 5. Sin x will be minus 5 by 8. X will be sin inverse minus 5 upon 8. So we are getting x as shift sin inverse minus 5 by 8. And the answer is negative 38.68. But the range for x is 0 to 360. What's the conversion? Sin theta is sin 180 minus theta. So it is going to be 180 minus answer, that is 218. 218 is in the range? Yes, 218.68. So 218.68 will be somewhere here. Here it will give you the solution. 218 above 180. And what's the gap? 218 minus 180. The gap is of, this gap is of 38.68. So the other value will be here, and to find that you have to subtract 38.68 from 360. So 360 minus answer, that is going to be 321. This is 321.317 or 32. So the other answer is 321.32. That's the answer. 321.32. That's all. Let's move on to next question. Question number 21. It says the diagram shows a cuboid. HD is 4, EH is 6.5, EF is 9.1. Calculate the angle between CE and the base. So CE and the base. So simply we have to find this length and we have to find this theta. So this is 9.1. This will also be 9.1. HC will be under root of 9.1 square plus 4 square. And then theta will be, when we'll get HC, theta will be, this is base, this is perpendicular. Theta will be tan inverse 6.5 upon HC. So let's find HC first. Under root of 9.1 square plus 4 square, 9.940. And then let's take shift tan inverse 6.5 divided by answer, bracket close. Theta is 33.18 degrees. So 33.18 or 33.2. 33 point, we can write 18 or 2 degrees, correct up to 2 decimal place. So yeah, done. Question number 22. It says bag A and bag B each contains red counter and blue counters only. Stephen picks a counter at a random from bag A. Jen picks a counter at a random from bag B. The probability that Stephen picks a red counter is 0.6. So probability of Stephen carrying out a red counter is 0.6. So simply probability of Stephen carrying out a blue counter will become 0.4. The other thing that is given to us is the probability of that Stephen and Jen both picks a red counter is 0.25. So probability of Stephen carrying out a red counter and Jen carrying out a red counter is 0.25. This, which can be written as probability of Stephen carrying out red counter multiplied by probability of Jen carrying out red counter is 0.25. And what do we have to find? It says find the probability that Stephen and Jen both picks a blue counter. So we have to find blue counter. Stephen, probability of Stephen blue and Jen blue, which is probability of Stephen blue multiplied by probability of Jen blue. We have Stephen blue, but we don't have Jen blue. We also don't have Jen for red, but we have Stephen for red. So this is 0.6 multiplied by probability of Jen red equals to 0.25. Probability of Gen picking up red is 0.25 divided by 0.6, which is 0.25 divided by 0.6, which is it? It is 5 by 12. Okay, so that's for Gen red. We have to find Gen blue. So 1 minus answer, that is 7 by 12. So probability of Gen blue is 7 by 12. So this is going to be 0.4 multiplied by 7 by 12, and the answer is 0.233. Let me check. I'm getting 233, some error. Gen blue. This is Gen red. 0. Stephen red was 0.6. Both are 0. 0. This should be 0.4. Okay, I think there's some, we switch the values here. Stephen red is 0.4 and this is 0.6. So let me erase this. So this is 0.4 red, blue is 0.6. So here red is 0.4. So 0.25 divided by 0.4. So 0.25 divided by 0.4, answer is 0.625, 0.625. That's Gen red. Gen blue will be 1 minus answer, that is 3 by 8 or 0.375. So Stephen blue 0.6 multiplied by Gen blue 0.375. 0.375 multiplied by 0.6, and the answer is 0.225. That's the answer, 0.225. Next, it's over. So yeah, we solved all the questions. Let me know if you need some help in any other topic or any other paper. We'll surely do it in the next video. That's all for today's session. Bye everyone, and thanks for watching.